I want to first say, as I was listening to all of the introductions of the many wonderful elected officials, and I want to acknowledge all of my colleagues in government, I was sitting there thinking, there are so many of these young people that I, gave their high school diplomas to as mayor, or that I saw as community activists, or that I appointed to the housing court, and to see the incredible positions of responsibility that they have achieved, and the incredibly magnificent work that you are each doing in your respective roles makes me incredibly proud. And I feel very blessed to live in a city and in a state that has been wise enough to harness the talent and the passion and the dedication of so many great leaders in the Latino community. So it made me very proud. I claim credit for all of you. Anyhow, I'm delighted to be here. Muchísimas gracias. I'm delighted to be here first to salute the work of the Guatemalan Center of New England and to say to Tiana, felicidades, because as was mentioned, to put together this event is no small task. But more importantly, the work that the Guatemalan Center does is extraordinarily important. And thank you for everything that you do to support the really critical work of this agency. Let's give Tiana another big round of applause. But my real purpose up here tonight is an incredible honor for me, and that is to introduce my colleague. Now, I just want to say that, just to give you a sense that, as most of you know, I come home every weekend. And after a week in Washington, I can't wait to get home. Both because you want to sleep in your own bed, but also because it's your home, it's where you're from. You want to be with the people that sent you to Washington. And so when Friday comes, if you ask a colleague to come to your state instead of going back home, it's a big ask. Because when everyone else is home with their families and their kids and their spouses, Norma Torres came to Rhode Island. And so I want to just first say thank you to my colleague, because it's a sacrifice. And when I invited Norma, she didn't hesitate. I told her, you'd make me a big star if you say yes. Because everyone in Rhode Island wants to meet you as the first Guatemalan American member of Congress. But as all of you probably know, Congresswoman Torres' story is this incredible story of what is possible in America. She lost her mother at a very young age. I think she was 5 years old. She relocated with her father and her two brothers to Los Angeles. And she began her work in the community as a very active member of AFSCME. She was actually a 911 dispatcher. She went on to serve on the Pomona City Council, then became mayor of the city of Pomona. Then, while she served as mayor, she was also the treasurer of the National Conference of Democratic Mayors, so a leadership position among all the mayors in America. And then she came to the Congress, and she's been there, I think, 7 months. And before she came to Congress, she served in the State Assembly in California, and she was very involved in issues around community development, housing. She was responsible for the Housing Bill of Rights. She was a very strong proponent of affordable housing. She did a lot of work on community safety, particularly because she had a background in the 911 system, but she really understood what it took to make a community vibrant and to create opportunity for people. And she was a great fighter for her city, a great fighter for her district in the State Assembly. And then she came to Congress, and in a very short time has distinguished herself as a passionate advocate for working families, for children, for creating good jobs, for all the things that we care about. And I know she understands that she has a special responsibility, and I think people here who are first know that she comes to the Congress not only as a representative of her district and the people she serves, but as a proud member of the Guatemalan American community. And in every way, every day, she brings great pride to this community. And I want to just say that I knew a lot about Norma even before I met her, because of someone who has been a very important part of my staff for a very long time, Mr. Suchite, who was very excited to call me on election night, not to congratulate me, but to say that Norma Torres was going to be in Congress. And I want to just acknowledge Roger as a great leader in this community, someone who also I know makes everyone here proud. As I told Norma, she's coming to a city that has the first Guatemalan American mayor. I take credit for that because I appointed Mayor Loiza to the Housing Court.